Cool.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh God, hang on. Let me adjust this real quick. That's probably fine. I think no, probably not. It probably sucks. I hate adjusting windows in Streamlabs. It's so annoying.
Tell me about
It
it.
doesn't it doesn't like snap like I would want it to.
That's why I just captured the whole screen instead of doing only part of it. You're not. You're doing weird shit. I just did win window share.
Uh, yeah, I am doing window capture, but the problem is it's too wide, not tall enough, or not wide
What's
enough and too
what's your
tall. I don't know.
resolution set to?
Don't know.
Maybe it's your res.
Probably, but I think it's fine for now. Uh, yeah, I think it's fine for now. Well, we won't worry about it too much. You can see basically everything you need. So it's been a hot minute since we've done a D&D stream. So I'm really happy to get back into it. As always, I am Matthew playing the role of Giacomo. I've got Austin here playing Neskel, and John playing the Dungeon Master.
And everybody else.
Yes, it's typically the job of Dungeon Master. I have a small announcement. I just got myself a camera, and
Really?
What?
yeah.
Are we gonna do a face reveal?
Uh,
I gotta be watching if we're gonna do a face
okay,
reveal.
no, we're not gonna do one tonight. Um,
Ah,
well, because I don't want that to be a thing. I just want people to focus on the D and D. I don't want people to worry about my face, but I will probably be using it on the next
oh,
stream.
I was hoping for a face reveal.
You know what my face looks like.
I know, but
It's not a face
it's
reveal to
fine.
you. Also, I don't hide my face. If you went to my YouTube channel, there are videos with my face in it, so it's not that big a deal. But yes, I got the camera in today, and so next stream, which might be tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably be using it in some form or another. So that's cool.
Nice.
But yeah, I won't distract too much. John, I'll let you get to it.
Okay. Last time we left off, we had you two come down from Torg's dominion or domain, and when you guys came down, Giacomo pondered some stuff in the woods. Neskel went to the hotel, and then where they both crashed eventually. Next day, Neskel woke up. Giacomo was still out cold from reading some things and studying. And then Neskel, he went out exploring, um, found something for some construct fighting that these inventors were organizing together to, you know, keep themselves entertained. Neskel felt insulted, punched one of them in the face, and the dude fell to the ground and started crying, where Neskel briskly left after that. So, from there, what does Neskel want to do?
Well, he doesn't know where Giacomo is still. I mean, he thought that he told him to wait downstairs. He waited for 30 minutes. He can't find him. He's wandering around aimlessly. I probably just walk around this city. I mean, like at this point, I'm just looking for Giacomo randomly. I don't know where he's at. I assume that he left the hotel. I assume he's already gotten done some things. He's already wandering around and just doing random shit. That's my assumption.
Okay. Um, is there anything in particular you want to look for, or
Um,
anything you want to do?
can I? I think maybe I go back to Ganesh's place. Maybe look for him there.
Okay. So you're wandering through the streets, and you obviously look up and you find the biggest tower there. It's almost like it's like I want to call it Uncle Ben, but it's not Uncle Ben.
But it's like Uncle Ben.
No, the fucking tower in Big Ben. That's what it's called. Big Ben and
Uncle Ben.
Well, you know, Uncle Ben likes the, you know.
I keep
Uh,
associating Austin and Spider-Man, so I kept thinking of
oh,
Uncle
I thought
Ben.
I thought you meant it in a weird way, like, you know, Uncle Ben's got a, you know,
No.
he's got a rager, you know.
Oh my god. No. I meant like Big Ben, like the fucking clock in England.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much sticks out like that.
Way different context.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
all right. Okay, that's fine. That's cool.
So you start to head over to this big stony structure, and you approach finally up to its oak doors.
Yeah, I head inside and I try to get to Ganesh's office.
Yeah, you
Just
step
same
on
way I've done
the
before.
yeah, if you remember, you step on the lift and it shoots you straight up.
Yeah, like an elevator.
And you can see Ganesh standing on a stool, hunched over a bench, and you can see sparks flying from in front of him.
Uh, I could see who with sparks in front of them.
You can
Cut out.
see Ganesh hunched over his
Okay,
desk, standing
Ganesh.
on a stool with blue sparks, flying out from in front of him.
I walk up to him, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy."
You hear like a tool drop, and you see the little kobold turn around and lift up his goggles. He's like, "Oh, it's you again."
Yeah, where's Giacomo? Where's he at?
Couldn't tell you. I've been here, all morning, and I haven't seen you guys since the last time you were here.
This asshole hasn't come back here yet.
I haven't seen him here, and if he was here, I'd know about it.
I get more mad and I throw my hands up in the air and then I storm out of the fucking place. I'm like, damn it.
Sorry, I
John,
couldn't. Huh?
could I do something?
What?
So since my day just started, I can prepare my spells.
Okay.
So I
yeah.
actually want to re-switch one of my spells. I'm going to switch Enhance Ability for Skywrite.
Okay.
If that's cool with you.
Yeah.
So
that's fine.
as Neskel leaves, as he leaves Ganesh's offices, he will see in big poofy cloud letters in the sky, Neskel, exclamation point. Come to the hotel, ask the receptionist for the room number. Signed, Big J.
You know,
Do you maybe roll perception for it? I might just miss it.
It's
in the
kind of
sky.
obvious. They're big,
Yeah,
white,
but
puffy
how funny
clouds.
you're gonna kill me because I can't remember what room number that I
It's
gave
fine.
you.
We can just say Giacomo, like she knows what room number Giacomo's in, and like
Okay.
she can just say she tells you the room number.
Because
Like,
I know I gave you both specific numbers, and
I don't think you
thought the
did.
last. No, I did.
He did give us specific.
Oh, did he?
numbers.
I didn't bother to write
I-
them down. It didn't seem like important information.
Well,
so.
Yeah,
it wasn't important information because I thought, in that same session we would have gotten to that, but
Right, but basically, so I don't put my room number in the Skywrite because I don't want some creeps to show up at my door. But that is definitely what's in the sky right now, and that lasts for an hour. So there's
How
no
funny
way
would
he
it
can
be?
miss it.
How funny would it be if I rolled a nat 1 on perception?
In the span of this hour duration, if you can't see it, then you're not looking.
Oh, okay, never mind. I rolled. All right.
I mean, also you're a dragon, so your perception is fucking godlike.
God damn it. Okay, well, I see
Did you want to
and
fail?
I kind of wanted to fail. It would be more funny if I was walking around aimlessly for hours. So I see it and I look up like, oh, well, he told me he was gonna be there. I checked there already. He's not there. This is bullshit. I go back to the hotel.
Okay, you walk through the doors where the little tiefling, I believe it was, is sitting at the reception desk.
Yeah, and I go up to the desk and I slam my hands down and I'm like,
Oh,
Where's-
dearie me.
where's the little green man?
We have little green men all the time. Which one are you talking about?
Where's the little dragon green man?
Ganesh?
He said he was meeting me here. I don't know where he is.
Ganesh
not
is probably in his
Ganesh.
office.
For
Not
clarity,
Ganesh.
John, I would have said, told the receptionist, hey, there's a dragon, a white dragonborn who's coming looking for me. To give my room number when he shows up, just to make sure that like he didn't get lost, because apparently he does that very easily.
Yeah.
So she should have known there was a green kobold who said there's a white dragonborn looking for him.
Okay, well, if you would have done all that, then she's like, oh, yeah, Giacomo, he's up in his room. And she tells you the room number, and she points up the stairs.
Thank.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Turn around and I walk upstairs. Kind of like. Yeah. This is annoying. And I walk upstairs. I look for his room.
Okay, you approach his room.
Okay, and I knock on the door.
Opening the door is Giacomo. His clothes are all wrinkled and shitty, and he's holding a pot of coffee in one hand that's like half empty. He's I'm Giacomo. Nasco. Perfect. Come in. Come in.
And then I gotta walk in. Kind of pissed off that I was wandering around for like an hour.
I take a big drag of this coffee I've made, just out of the pot, by the way. I'm so glad you're here. I've got things to show you. I was working basically all night.
I just sit down in like a random ass.
This room is fucking destroyed. It is tore up. There's like piles of metal scrap, wood shavings, pieces of timber, just tons of crap everywhere.
I sit in the pile of wood shavings because I imagine that would be very soft.
They're not really, but you know.
Well, I sit in it anyways.
Fair enough. So Giacomo says, so, what to show you first? Oh, check these out. Giacomo holds up one of his metal canisters that you know is his little firebolt charges. And he says, this is one of my old charges. Now I want you to look at one of these. And he tosses you a smaller canister, but it looks more refined. It's made out of a more shiny metal coating with what looks like 2 copper plugs on one end of it. It almost looks like a shotgun shell with like small prongs at one end.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck is a bullet?
This is my new and improved fire charge. And now there are 2 ways it functions. I've got it so that way when you just slam on the ground really hard, it will still burst open like the previous one, but these new canisters are designed to be fired from a particular device I've crafted. You know that wizard staff I needed?
Yes.
Take a look at it now. And I think I've got the picture for this.
I believe you sent it to me.
Yeah, hang on, I will put it in the Discord just for clarification. Giacomo's wizard staff. Looks something like that now.
Alright. Let's see. Nice. It looks like a piece of wood.
Yeah. Yes, it does. But watch this. And he will take the metal canister, put it into a hole at the top of this staff. He will open the window, point the stick out of the window, and firing out of the staff, the canister will eject and then fly really far into the air and then explode. And the explosion is noticeably bigger than his previous explosions have been.
I'm like, whoa, firework gun.
Sure, why not? Basically, all you need to know is that these canisters are going to do far more damage than they used to. So that's
cool.
thing 1. Thing 2, I pull a dart, but the center of the dart has this like glass chamber and a strange glowing liquid inside. I made this, and it's a surprise. I made it for you, because I think you might like it. Basically, I've been
present?
tinkering with a lot of magic stuff.
Okay.
So, I won't tell you what it does just yet, but all you should know is that when I inevitably puncture you with this dart, I need you to not rip it out and like flex your arm and like squirt all this gunk out. I need you to let it cycle through your bloodstream. It's not dangerous. If I wanted to kill you, there are way easier ways to do it. Like, this is a little arbitrary. So I just need you to not deny its effects.
If it's arbitrary, then why are you trying to shoot me with it?
Because it's fun. Now, I just want you to be aware of that this at some point in the future I will shoot you with this.
What is it?
It's a surprise.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you will. Oh, you will. Trust me. Now then, there is one final important thing that I need to show you. You remember those blueprints I got from Ganesh?
Yes.
So, I looked them over, and Ganesh, for as smart as he seems to be, he designed an incredibly inefficient power delivery system. It's complete garbage. I don't understand how he expected it to hurt anyone. It's basically a glorified pea shooter. So I've done him the liberty, and he goes over to his table and sort of like moves a bunch of stuff off top of this blueprint, and you can see there are just like chalk markings all over this blueprint. Like, he's been Xing stuff out, writing notes in Draconic, just like, it looks like he completely redesigned it from the ground up.
Okay.
I basically made it better. I will say the idea was pretty smart, but it's now completely different than what it was before. And he will go over to the corner of the room and pull a tarp off of another device, of which I will send in the Discord because I have art for this. Ta-da!
Alright, what the hell is this?
This is the Liquazor.
Okay.
Long-range force ballista, basically. And of course, I had to change its delivery system. Notice the canister. This is using, ting ting ting, the same Philosopher's Stone residue I've been using for everything else.
Huh.
With this thing, I could hit a rabbit from a distance of about 500 feet with no issues.
So, what
The only
happens
major downside is it's a little awkward to use in close range, but for long range, it can't be beat.
So what happens when you run out of the Philosopher's Stone residue?
I make more. Speaking of which, he goes over to to what looks like two large ceramic bowl, or not ceramic, like metal bowls on the table, and just lifts one off of the other, and you see there's this glowing, almost radioactive ooze inside. I need to store this. He unscrews the canister off the Liquazor and just sort of gently pours it into the crystal container. Here we go. Easy, easy. Don't spill any. I've been messing with my recipe, as it were, and I think I've increased the potency and duration of my liquid.
Interesting.
And I should be far more effective in combat now.
Hey, now you can do something. Wait,
Ha 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 ha. Funny.
and maybe
act
you
like-
won't get us locked into external dimension where
Hey,
where hell is
hey, listen.
literally afoot.
Listen,
every
that was a one-time thing, all right? Won't happen again.
Demons
Won't-
and,
won't-
and
shut
the
up.
devil.
We all make mistakes, all right, Neskel? You're not
Devil.
perfect.
The devil dragon.
Neskel, listen. Shut up.
Devil dragon.
I screw back on the Liquazor canister. These crystal
Locked it.
canisters are really expensive, so I basically just repurposed the old one, made it a little bigger. They're not easy. Oh, also, one more thing. This is kind of minor, but I've been waiting for this for a while. He spins around the wizard staff, takes two pieces of metal, sort of like slides them on top of each other, and like takes the tip of the stock, and you see it start to glow. And as he presses the glowing bit to the metal, you see sparks start to fly that goes, and you see him begin to weld the two pieces of metal together.
They make a bayonet.
No, it's just it's basically like the mending spell, but cooler. I've been waiting to use it.
So what did he? Yeah, but what did he do?
So basically, it's mending, but I'm flavoring it as the tip of the rifle stock he uses for his staff. It's like a welding iron. a welding torch, you know.
Okay.
So as he presses the glowing bit to metal, literally like sparks erupt.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And that was one of the major points of why I wanted this staff. I haven't been able to use mending since I learned it a couple weeks ago. And now that I have a focus, I can finally use it. So that's great.
Cool.
Yeah, because I also couldn't find iode stones. Somehow they seem to elude me. But this works just as well. And that's basically the gist of it. There's some other things I've been working on, but we can discuss those later. Hang on, what were my infusements again? Right. So
John, did we have any particular quests we were supposed to go on? Like right after Bane rewarded us with those gifts?
No, there's no particular gift, but
No, quest. I said like. Do we have any...
Oh yeah, quest. Sorry. There was no specific quest, but he suggested to go to Bareback City, which is another one of his cities where you could find a magic shop and you could find some like fighting gear.
Okay. I don't know what else we could want. I feel like I'm pretty good right now, to be honest. But okay. Well, I'm just sitting in this pile of wood chips.
Yeah.
And you're just...
Let me get packed up, and we'll go.
Okay, I'm like, all right, just sitting there. I'm waiting because I'm already ready. Like, yeah, whenever you're ready to go.
Let me just double check something real quick. So I still only have 2 infused items, so that's fine. Giacomo takes his bag and begins to throw all of his items into it. But you notice that he puts more into the bag than seemingly the bag can hold. And it doesn't even stretch or bob awkwardly.
Is it a bag of holding?
Do you know what that is?
Nesco doesn't. I do.
It is a bag of holding for you, Austin.
Interesting.
Because I can make those.
Well, Nesco looks at it and then doesn't think anything of it, and then looks back after he sees you maybe throwing all this stuff in here.
See me put I Mary Poppins a 10-foot pole into the bag.
Yeah,
just get in there. Come on.
He sees you pick up the chair. He sees you put the whole chair in there. Then he sees you pick up the fridge. You're putting the whole fridge in there. And he sees you lift up the bed, and you're putting the bed in there. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. What? It came with the room. Don't judge me.
How are you fitting all that in your bag?
I told you I was experimenting with magic. This serum I've been working with is good for not only manipulating the physical, but also the ethereal and the magical. It's basically multi-purpose.
Okay, but how are you fitting stuff inside that bag when the bag's tiny?
This bag now contains an extra dimensional space inside of which I can store items. The items are not actually in the bag. They're in a pocket dimension, kind of like.
So you're telling me...
No, you can't be in the bag.
So you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside?
I feel like that was a reference. Are you referencing something? I don't like references, Neskel. But yes, in theory. But I wouldn't recommend going inside there. There's no breathable air. I haven't figured out how to put air inside. Air doesn't seem to like this kind of space.
Okay. So what if I sat in there and I had a straw sticking outside the bag and I was breathing through it?
Here's the thing. I don't actually know if there's a bottom. So I don't know how big the straw would have to be. Nesco, let's not debate the efficacies of trying to live inside an extra dimensional space. There are easier ways to do such a thing. But no, I'm not letting you in the bag. I put it on my back.
Come on, though. I want to get in the bag.
You got mad at me for accidentally sending us to hell. I don't want to have to retrieve you from my bag. All right? We're not doing this.
That would be so cool, though.
No, it wouldn't. You'd yell at me for the rest of my life saying, like, oh, remember that time you got me stuck in a bag?
But if it ever comes down to it, we have no other escape options. We're going to have to get in the bag.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll work on getting the bag breathable. But, just not now. I have other things to worry about. Above game, I can learn the spell rope trick at this level as well, which is basically what Austin wants. So keep that in mind.
Or you can put air in the bag.
No, it's like an extra dimensional space, similar to the bag of holding, but except it is livable.
You can make
So
it external space.
extra dimensional space.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like external, like outside the
Yeah,
realm of
basically
reality.
it's like a 60-foot rope descends from the sky. You climb
Oh, I
it
already know. I already know that spell.
into a pocket hole of which there is a chamber inside. I can learn that. So basically, yes, you're giving Giacomo ideas that he might explore later.
Awesome. Excellent.
All right.
All right. Well, if that's all, then we need to get going. Let's go, kid. And then I fucking
Hey, kid, what? Don't call me kid. I'm like as old as you are.
I grab you by your.
Don't grab me.
I grab
can
you by
walk.
your. I grab you by your chest. I put you on my back, and I'm like, all right, come on, we gotta get out of here.
Fine.
And then I run downstairs. Giacomo on my back reluctantly because he doesn't want to be on my back, but too bad. I go outside. I don't say anything to anybody inside the inn or at the bottom.
I tip my hat to the tiefling working the counter, and I say, "Good day, ma'am."
She kind of likes the way how Giacomo looks. She kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
waves as she gives a little wink.
Hell yeah.
Alright, okay, so I take your ass out of there. I fucking
Onward, my trusty steed. We were gonna take the boat, right?
okay.
Or no,
train.
wait, was it a train? I think it was a
The
train.
train.
It was a train. We're gonna take the train.
Do you really want to take the train?
Yeah, it sounds cool. Look, we fly everywhere. We should try some land-based travel. That isn't feet.
But that's boring though.
It's not boring. Trains are cool.
This is
I've
gonna
never gotten to
be-
study one up close.
is
This
gonna
would be a
such
perfect chance.
bummer.
It's not gonna be a bummer. We'll learn stuff. It'd be fun.
I don't. It's just a metal box.
Hey,
How could it be fun?
I like metal boxes.
I don't like metal boxes. Stupid.
Well, then we can agree to disagree. I want to take the train. You said yesterday that we could take the train.
Okay, I guess we'll just take the train.
Yes, train. Onward to the train station. Mush. I sort of kick you.
Oh hell no!
You wanted this. You put me on your back.
All right, you do that. I grab your little legs like you would like a kid, and I fucking run at full speed.
Ah! Ah!
I run at full speed, like he's getting like a good like Usain Bolt amount of wind in his face.
Yes, go stop.
And then I run all the way to the train station.
Okay. You approach an area with a with like a ticket booth, and
Oh god, I hope we didn't have to purchase tickets in advance.
Shit.
No,
That
no,
would
no.
suck. Like, I guess we're flying.
Where's your destination, boys?
What was the name of that city again? I forgot.
Bareback City.
Thank you. Where he said
Bare-
2.
to Bareback City?
Can I get a
You got it.
children's discount?
He is my child. And then I like kind of like look down.
I'm at least as small as a child, so I take up the same space.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then that'd be 7 pieces of gold.
Awesome. I'm glad he went for that.
How much is it for me?
It's 5 pieces for you and 2 for the child.
Oh, 7 in total.
Okay,
I'll
I thought
hand
he
him 2.
meant 7 for Giacomo alone. I was
Yeah,
like,
I thought he said 7 for me and 5 for Austin. Like, wait, what kind of child discount is that?
Okay,
No,
well,
no.
I'm thinking,
I'll
I'm
hand
thinking whatever.
Nesco down 2 pieces of gold.
And then I just give him 7.
Okay, and
7.
the teller hands you your tickets and says head over to platform 9 where the train to Bareback City will be departing in about an hour.
Excellent.
It's
Oh,
so
an
funny
hour.
too, cause Nesco's not used to this type of shit, so he's just like platform 9. What?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then we're like, we get out of the ticket booth area and we're like looking around for like the number 9, and like I imagine we just see like a bunch of these weird train things in this fucking place, and
Can I make an
Like-
investigation check to find platform 9?
Yeah.
I got
I'll give you advantage.
investigation. Oh, I don't need it. I don't need advantage. I've got a +8, but
I assumed it wouldn't be very.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Natural 20. It's a fucking 28, boy.
So
in characters are fun.
all right, so you guys make your way over, and you find platform 9, and they're starting to board.
I thought they said it wasn't leaving for an hour.
Yeah, no, but you can board and put your luggage on, and get settled in.
Okay. Well, while we wait, maybe we can make some money. Haven't you heard, Nesco? People always try and make money outside train stations.
I don't even know what a train station is. This is the first time.
It's where we are, Nesco.
Yes, I
This
understand.
is a train
that.
station. Look around you, Nesco. Look at it. Look at it. Are you looking? We can make money here, Nesco.
Can we just get on the train?
Do you not want to try and make money? This is my
No.
life's work, Nesco.
This is
Okay.
This is weird. I don't like this. Let's just.
Nesco, how about I pull out the dart, I show you what it does, and we use it to try and make money.
Okay, now I'm curious.
And there you go. That's it. All right. I need you to hold this dart, and on my signal, poke yourself with it.
What is this gonna do?
It's gonna be fun. I find a crate and I drag it over and I stand on it. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, my name is Giacomo, the amazing scientist and inventor. And here with me today is my assistant, Nesco the Dragonborn. Today, I will perform a marvel for you people. I throw my hat on the ground, like, so that way, people can toss money into it. I will now use my amazing brain power to turn this Dragonborn into a much larger Dragonborn. And I wink at Nesco. Do it.
What? People
say
are
do it.
gathering around, and they're starting to become curious. They're like,
Let's go
"Oh,
do the
there's a
thing."
Dragonborn."
Okay, all right. I take the dart and I stab myself in the forearm.
Enlarge, reduce. You cause a creature or object you can see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration. Choose either a creature or object that is neither being worn or carried. If the target is unwilling, they can make a con save to not do it. But on a success, everything they are wearing grows with them, and they grow one size larger. So Austin is now a large-sized creature, and all of his weapons and gear grow with him. This also increases his damage if he attacks shit.
Okay. People are kind of in awe. You start to see jaws dropping, and they start to look upwards as he's slowly growing, and that people, once he grows to his full size, they start to clap.
Oh shit! I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. You're hulked out right now.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty great, being since I can't rage
Yeah.
anymore. So
Giacomo
okay.
invented steroids, everyone.
You basically gave me rage back.
Giacomo invented steroids.
I'm feeling fucking awesome. I can pick up shit.
But your
I
penis
pick up-
gets smaller,
Why does
just
that
like
happen?
steroid, just like real steroids.
just like steroids.
I pick up. I randomly grab the biggest dude in the fucking area, and then I grab another dude, and I'm just bench pressing them. I'm
Jesus Christ. The two men are screaming. They're like,
I'm ah!
Yes, look at him in his large size. Marvel at the power of science.
And then I put them down, and I'm fucking strong as fuck.
people start to back away because they don't want to be bench pressed.
Does anyone put any money in the hat?
Who wants to be bench pressed next?
Does anyone put any money in the hat?
Not yet, because that was kind of terrifying. That
Okay. I say, let's go cut it with the theatrics.
I just.
Now I'm sure you're all wondering, that seems pretty handy. But what if he could reverse the process?
Oh, what?
And I can. I throw another dart into his body.
Into my body?
Yeah, just like into your chest, like.
Okay,
boink.
I probably resist it.
Oh, are you gonna resist it?
Yeah, probably if you throw one at me.
Well, it's the same kind of dart. Like, and he said, don't resist it.
Yeah, I know, but he said don't resist it when I'd like it, but you just did it without me expecting it.
Okay, well then make a Constitution saving throw.
I will.
Okay, then it does nothing, and you fucked my show up. I
I'm
throw,
like, ah!
and then I say, "What did you do?" You like all the liquid like pours out on the ground. Like,
Yeah,
no,
like-
I only had one more of those.
I'm like, I feel fucking amazing.
I end concentration on the spell,
Ah,
and he returns to normal.
and I'm like, ah, damn.
Behold, I have also reversed the process through science.
Ah, like.
Behold, the
fucking-
normal dragonborn man who fucked up my second serum. Dick.
I I find a random rock on the ground, I kick it, I'm like, damn it.
People are starting to tip into the hat now because it's less terrifying now that he's back to normal size.
If only I could do the special, it would give us way more money because they'd be so scared.
It's not how money works. That's not how like giving money works. Have you ever busked before in that school? Have you ever busked for the people? I have. Science is expensive.
Hey, guess what? People
What?
love war. People love watching people get murdered. I did this my entire life, okay? People
Okay.
love watching people get torn apart.
Not here though. This is not a place for that.
Yeah.
I have more marbles for you people. Watch this. I will turn my friend here, Nesco the Dragonborn, into a glowing ball of light. Don't resist this one, asshole.
What? What?
Don't resist it. It's not gonna hurt you. I take a glass bottle from my bag and I sort of shake it up real quick, like you would shake like a beehive, and then I just throw it at the ground at Esco's feet.
He said, don't resist this one, asshole.
And I
Okay.
cast Fairy Fire! So as the glass shatters, a bunch of will-o'-the-wisps fly out and sort of envelop Nesco in violet light. And he's just glowing. Say, behold! I've made a draconic candle!
A thing to note that you actually, you know what? Roll perception instead.
Ew.
Just Giacomo.
Alright. I actually have a +1 to wisdom now.
Just kind of fucking
8.
standing here being used as a fucking rag doll.
Okay. You
No,
just see
as a
ordinary
custom.
people standing around.
Yeah. Behold! Look at him, how he glows! Truly a
People-
marvel of science!
Just
You
like,
you see a small child run up, a small human child run up and drop some coins in the hat and run back to what you would presume is his parents in the crowd.
And now for my final trick!
just mutter to myself, I'm like, I'm not some amusement.
Neskel! You are in fact a white dragonborn, are you not?
Yes.
And like most dragonborn do, you are not impotent. You have the ability to breathe elemental breath.
Yes.
I would like you to now breathe on me. Hit me with your elemental breath and watch as I remain completely unharmed.
You sure you want to do that?
Yes, but
You
not
see
the
people-
big one.
The big
You-
one is what I do.
No, you can do a smaller one. Restrain yourself. Use your regular dragonborn breath, not
I'll
your
do this.
dragon breath.
I did this small one then.
You see people's mouth kind of like drop open, like, what the heck? This is kind of like the same thing when have you ever seen that video where the guy, he had the automatic car where it was supposed to brake whenever there was things in front of it, and he's like, come on, try to hit me with the car, and people were like, bro, I don't know about this.
Like this I imagine I'm just like, alright, fine, whatever. You want to fucking use me as a goddamn test doll? Use you as a fucking test doll, and then I'm like, ah!
So first I'll make the Constitution save, which I pass, so I take half damage, And now, as my reaction, I cast Absorb Elements. So meaning I have resistance to ice damage now.
Wait, what level are we right now?
5.
5.
5.
So
doesn't
I
increase-
take 2 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And my hands are now enveloped in icy magic. And I sort of like weave the ice breath around me into my hands. And I say, "Behold, I am the master of ice!" And I sort of like strike the crate underneath me. And it starts to frost over because my next attack has 1d6 ice damage now. So as I strike the crate, it begins to ice over. Oh, with the amazing powers of Giacomo's science and technology!
You know what? Roll another perception.
Do you mean like performance?
No, perception.
Alright. 16.
Okay, you someone you could hear from someone in front of you whispered to his friend. He goes, "Did he say his name is Giacomo? I thought that was Ganesh."
Why would Ganesh be down here entertaining the lot of you people? I am in fact Giacomo, completely different and much smarter and more handsome than Ganesh. Remember the name, I'm Giacomo. I wear the funny hat. Don't forget it.
At the hat that's not on you right now, that's on the ground.
Yeah, oh, don't worry, I'll pick it up here in a second. Do people put more money in?
People have been just kind of tossing coins in as the show goes on.
Nice.
Damn.
All right.
Alright.
I'm almost out of tricks. I don't have too many other fun things to do that wouldn't just kill people. Because half of my spells are combat.
And then I say out loud, I'm like, alright, and time for my trick. And then I'm like,
Wait, what do you mean your trick?
I can't do.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, John knew exactly what I was gonna do.
So anyway, I would say probably about like 45 minutes has passed since you've been kind of, joking around with these people.
Yeah,
and
just
putting on a
trying to
show.
entertain them with science marvels.
Yeah,
I don't have
I'd
too
say-
many more spells left, so I just do like tiny tricks for them. I do like a shooting test where I show them at the strength of my ballistics. Just like bam, 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 I hit targets like without even looking, but I'm cheating and looking anyway. Just like, behold!
Yeah, people are clapping, tossing in some silver pieces, some copper pieces, things like that.
Yeah. Fun fact, Giacomo's charisma actually isn't very good. So he's bad at selling shit, but he's really good at what he does. So he probably sounds like an idiot, but it looks cool. So
Yeah.
We're gonna get on the fucking train now. You done using me as a goddamn prop?
yeah, you said 45 minutes went by, right, John?
Yeah.
Okay, I will say, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the tricks I have for today, but I hope to see you all again very soon. Remember the name, Giacomo, the scientist and inventor extraordinaire. I take my hat, and I put it on my head with all the coins still inside, and I bow.
The hat slides off.
I don't let it. I'm holding it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was holding it. I'm not letting the coins fall out. And
Okay,
I walk onto the train, and when I do, I start counting my money.
All right. So you
You're
guys.
such a piece of shit.
Science is expensive.
So for a for
How do you think
a
I made
40
money before I met you, Neskel? This is what I did.
for a 45-minute performance, you got 30 silver pieces, you got 22 gold pieces, and you got 50 copper pieces.
Okay, awesome. Fucking pog. 20 gold pieces, you said? 22?
22.
Awesome. Ah, you know what, Neskel? Here, I'll give him 10 gold pieces for your help.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Since I had to spend $5 to get on the 5 gold pieces to get on the fucking train.
Yeah, there you go. You made a
So-
profit today. Feel good.
So when you board the train, you can sit pretty much.
Also, next time when I throw a dart at you, you don't take that shit out. You know how expensive it is to make that stuff? I need to use a lot of serum for each one of them. It's
When
concentrated, but
you-
still a lot.
When you get on the train, you could sit pretty much anywhere. There's like rows of seats, and one's facing forward and one's facing backwards, so that way you can sit like across from each other, and there's a divider in between each one.
I'll just sit with Nestle, and if there's a pair of seats that aren't taken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
there's
chill out in a big seat area.
yeah. No, they're pretty well gapped. Like there's
Yeah, I'm
definitely enough
imagining
room.
because of all the different races of people that there probably would be pretty gap stuff.
Yeah. And this is a pretty long car. So, and there's multiple cars. And when you guys sit down, there's a tiefling that comes up to you and asks you for your ticket.
And then my ticket.
I also give her my ticket.
She takes the ticket and she rips the corner of each one and hands it back to you individually. And she asks you, "Have you ridden with us before?"
No.
Okay, so basically, if you're on your way to Bareback, that's going to be about a day and a half trip. So we do have a dining cart,
Ooh.
just 2 carts down, and then we do have a cart for, mead and alcohol and such like that.
Aha, tavern cart.
And then typically people like to slumber in their seats, and we will notify you when we're going to be approaching our destination.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Not a problem. As she disappears, taking other people's tickets.
Speaking of slumber, all that performing got me tuckered out, and I didn't sleep much last night. I'm gonna take a nap. Wake me up if something interesting happens.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I just sort of tip my hat over my eyes and sleep.
Okay, so
It's gonna take a while anyway, so I figure I can get a long rest in to get my spell slots back.
Fair enough.
the
I used a lot of spells.
the 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 train, you could start to hear the as it's starting to depart the station, and it's taking off. You both are sleeping, you said?
Yeah.
I want to take. If I can get a long rest in during this travel, that would be dope. Because I used like both of my second levels and like 2 of my first.
I'm a dragon. I sleep for a long time, anyways. I'm sure.
Okay, so you guys are traveling and you guys are sleeping, so you don't know much about what's going on, who's going where. But you are Giacomo, you are awakened. You feel something cold poking against your face.
Ew.
What?
Oh,
What's called?
hold on. Okay, my computer just did something weird.
Nice.
You wake up and you find a elf poking a dagger against your face.
I see. I don't think you're
And
here for an autograph.
And could you roll perception?
Sure, John. I'll roll perception. Keep asking for like one of my not good stats because I'm not a wise boy.
That works. You notice that there is more of them. Including that one, there's probably about 8. And you see that little tiefling that took your ticket earlier. There is an elf holding that one by the top of her head and with a dagger at her neck.
I assume I didn't sleep for long enough to have a long rest.
No, I gave it to you.
Oh, really? Okay, that's very generous of you. In that case, I'm going to change Skyrite back to being enhance ability. So, how are you?
And then he says
Okay.
he says, "I told you to put everything you got into the bag," as he pushes a burlap sack towards you.
All right, hang on. I know I've been mugged before. Give me a sec. I go into my bag and I pull out a bunch of metal canisters. I say, "Sorry, friend, these are all I got." and I just pour them into the bag, and I'm gonna use fireballs. Does 26 hit him?
26. Let me check, friendo. And it does. He
He takes 12 points of fire damage.
12 points of fire damage.
2d10 fire! Firebolt is so strong!
Okay, let me see. Hold on. HP.
Yeah, I just like clap them together in his face and they all explode.
Let's see here. Goddamn, why is my computer acting so weird?
Sometimes it be like that, my guy.
Okay. So when you dump in the canisters, he takes the dagger away from your face and he looks into the bag and he's like, what are these worth? And then that's when they all detonate into his face and he falls backwards into the seats next to him.
I kick Nesco in the groin and I
Yeah.
said,
Well, I'm assuming if the explosion happened, I would wake up.
well, I still kick you regardless because I don't want you to be asleep. We're
wake up
about
and,
we're
like-
about to have some combat. I need you focus.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Fighting!
Okay, I get irritated that I don't know what do you mean fighting? I'm looking around, I'm like I'm kind of confused because I'm like in one of those dazes, like, you know, when you wake up and you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Are we rolling initiative?
You see a gentleman that fell backwards to your right, and then you see a group of other elves just they were bugging other patrons, but now they're turning their attention towards you guys in the back. And the one that had the hostage, he threw her to the side, and now he's kind of ready to charge at you guys.
Okay, so me waking up for the first right now, does it look like I can see weapons drawn or anything like that?
Yeah,
Or
you
does
can definitely see weapons drawn.
Okay, yeah, I'm like, all right, time to die.
Initiative time?
Yeah, initiative time.
13.
Let me see what we got here.
Change the music.
Austin, we need some initiative, Austin. 12. Oh, wow. Giacomo goes before you. And
Did.
it literally goes Giacomo, Austin, me.
I have a +4 to my bonus too. That sucks.
Okay, so Giacomo, what you got? Bandits.
Yeah.
Goblins.
So, how many enemies are around me?
8. And there's 7 that were bugging other patrons, and the one to your right that fell back from your firebolt canisters.
Well, gentlemen, I'd love to stay in chat, but I've got to go. I pull out one of those darts that I used on Neskel, and I stab myself with it. And I'm going to use enlarge, reduce, and I'm going to reduce my own size.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I am now a tiny creature.
Yeah, you're like a little
I'm like a
fly.
mouse. And I
Oh,
tip my
okay.
hat and I run underneath the chairs.
Oh god.
What the hell?
Later,
I'm like,
bitch!
I'm like, what the fuck?
I'll be back. Don't worry.
Just fucking Neskel, I guess.
Dude, he is a dragon.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
fine. I'll come from behind and hit those
And then
bitches with
all of
something
a sudden,
big.
on nowhere, you just see Nesco just turn into a fly and boop, gone. It's like,
Oh yeah,
Like, what
you
the
have
fuck?
done that to him before,
Yeah.
so
yeah, all right, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. So, weapon attacks do deal less damage, but thankfully I don't use weapons. So my firebolt will still hurt. But yes, no, I am going to run underneath the chairs, so that way they're not going to be able to hit me, unless I willingly go prone in front of my dragonborn friend.
okay. Is that your action?
Yep, my action and movement,
Okay, awesome.
because I don't have a gun made, so I have
Neskel,
to. I can't use it.
bandits. What you got?
So, I see him go small, and now I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? And I hear him say, "Oh, well, I'll be back." So I turn around and look at this dude, the dude that got knocked on his ass, looking like he's getting ready to charge us. Is he the closest dude to me?
Yeah, he's the closest dude. He fell back into the seats to the right, and he rubbed his head for a second, and he stood back up, and he yells, "That's a dirty trick!" And he looks like he's about ready to charge at you.
Fun fact:
So-
I'm a dirty trickster.
So he just got up.
Yeah,
So did I see him get up on his feet?
yeah, you saw him
Okay.
push himself back
So
up.
after I see him get back up, I want to run over there and try to elbow him so far in the face that just knock him out and like falls to the floor. Like after he got up. Like just like to make him go back down on the ground.
Okay, well, you got to roll for that, sir.
I will. What is the roll? What am I making?
Oh, that's a good point. I would say just a D20.
20. Am I well am I
Yeah,
rolling
with
a
your strength
check or
modifier.
something?
Yeah, strength modifier
So
too.
a strength check. Alright. So
18.
yeah, actually I didn't roll on the other sheet. It's whatever, it's fine.
I mean, it still I think it still passes. It
it's
still
fine.
passes. Yeah. So
Oh, I rolled a strength save. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
we'll use it. So when you get up out of your chair, you run over and you just clock him right across the jaw, with your elbow, and his head just bangs against the window and he falls back down. How much damage does that do? How do we figure out the damage?
You'd have to ask Matt about something like that because I do not know, my friend.
Sorry,
What
what are
would
we
you
talking
say,
about?
Matt?
I got up.
The damage to Austin making a strength check. Like he wanted
Wait,
to elbow a bandit.
So
in
that's
the
just
face.
that's not just an unarmed strike. We've talked about this. It's 1 plus his,
It's
his
not
strength.
Well, I'm not really making. I'm not.
Are
I
you
guess
trying?
I guess-
Okay, are you trying to do damage, or do you want? You can do the shove action if you want to move him.
I wanted to just knock this guy in the face so hard that like with my elbow as he was getting up to try and knock him out, like so that he would just go on the back on the ground.
So that would most likely just be a contest, John. A strength check versus a strength check. Probably athletics if you want to let them use that. Just a contest. If Austin wins, he's prone. If Austin loses, he's not. If it's a tie, nothing changes.
If I'm prone.
No, he's prone. Sorry.
Okay.
You know what I mean. So that's probably how I would adjudicate that. But you also don't have to let him do that since he doesn't have like a skill to do that. Hang on, is trip a thing in 5e? Let me double check. Because this could probably classify as a trip.
Oh, you won it. So you not. So yeah. For contested strength, you
Yeah,
won
so
it.
it's probably just gonna be like the shove action, just similar.
Well,
Oh yeah, but he can use acrobatics if he wants to.
yeah,
So if he has a higher
would be
acrobatics,
higher.
if he has a higher acrobatics, you can let him use that.
Well, he did. I already rolled it in Austin won.
athletics.
So
Okay, yeah. Oh wait, you're not gonna make him re-roll because he rolled a save.
no, I told him he could keep it. That's fine.
Fair enough.
So like I said, basically you run up to him and you just clock him right in the jaw with your elbow, and the back of his head smacks against the window, and he just falls straight back to the ground.
And then I'm like, go to sleep, asshole. And then I look over at the other dude. Now, so since I have multi-attack actions, does that mean I still get to make multi-attacks? Even though I'm in a smaller form?
What do you mean you're in a smaller form?
Well, he's
Like-
he's in his dragonborn form, not dragon form.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
As a dragon, I can make multi-attacks.
Well, your level 5 barbarians would get extra attack anyway, so
yeah, I might as well just give it to you.
So then I come over to this next dude, and I don't necessarily. All right, are these? What do these guys have for weapons on them right now?
Swords.
Swords.
Yeah.
Are they like threatening people? Like they're gonna like kill them?
Yeah,
Or, like,
they're-
like swords to their throats and stuff.
Yeah, they were like poking at their chest, at their face, necks, stuff like that.
Well, I wasn't gonna kill them, but now they gotta die. So I come over with my new sword that I just got from Bane. I whip that bad boy out, and I run at this dude with it two-handed, and I go to fucking swipe at this motherfucker.
Okay. What you got? That works.
Yeah, me and Austin are kind of
Yeah.
good at killing shit.
All right.
Even when I roll like shit.
All right. So that's your.
God, I'm rolling like shit right now.
Okay. So yeah, that's your that's both the actions, right? Because you get a multi-attack.
Well, multi-attack actually lets me do 3, but it's fine.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Oh.
at 3 attacks,
Okay, if you want to go for the third one, go for it. I said I'd
And
give
then-
it to you.
and then I go again.
Okay, that hits.
+4. Why does he have +14 to attack? Oh my god.
My strength is high,
God fucking
very
damn
high.
it.
Okay, so this guy is hurting. You just slashed across him twice, and he's now hurting.
And then as my free action to talk before is my next turn, I'm like, if you don't leave, you're gonna die right now.
The one
I'm
in the
not a-
back yells, "We're gonna gut you and take everything that you own."
Okay, now it's time to die. I gave you a warning, and you didn't listen. So
So, now it's their turn. Matt, what would you do for someone who's knocked out to just give him a saving throw?
Wait, knocked. What do you mean knocked out?
Like Austin, like put him to sleep, or Neskel did.
I mean, if you want to let depending on, I thought Austin was just knocking him prone.
no, I was knocking him out.
Oh, well then,
That's what I asked.
that's up to you. That's completely homebrew. There's no real way to knock people unconscious like that.
Really?
Besides reducing them to 0 hit points, there's no
That
way to
seems
like
like-
instant knock people out.
That seems weird that there's no way to knock people out in D&D.
Not that I know
Like, I
of.
don't- okay.
So that's up to you, John. If you want a suggestion, a Constitution saving throw versus his original check as a DC.
Let me
That's
see
a
what he's
suggestion
got
I
for
have.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, con save versus 18.
He's got 0 as Constitution modifier, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay, a 5, so he failed that one. All right, and then let's see what this guy has got in front of Austin. A 6 doesn't hit.
Probably not.
Okay,
Austin's kind of banky.
and then
I do be kind of thick though.
another one runs up and
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm making you tank all this, but you are the tank, so.
a 16 doesn't hit, right?
To me,
Yeah.
I don't have my shield out right now.
I don't think it
but
does still.
I don't have my shield out right now. Usually it'd be, well, my armor class is 20 now, so no, it does
Oh.
not hit.
Okay.
Without a shield, it's 20.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, another one runs up to you and tries to swipe at you, and you kind of like deflect his arm, and the other 5 are gonna hold action.
Okay.
My turn?
Sounds
Yep.
good.
Back
Okay.
to Giacomo.
As my action, I pull out of my bag a large new gun. And I say, alright, this should be appropriate distance since I'm so small. And you hear a sound of the gun charging up. I'm gonna point it at like the leg of the guy that Nesco is fighting.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, let's check this out. I actually haven't made a new gun, like attack for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Force Ballista, just because it'll be the same attack roll. 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So, so they take 4 damage plus an extra D8.
Okay.
6 damage.
That guy's dead.
Awesome.
When you hit him in the leg, you
You killed him as a mouse.
wait. Let me see. Hold on. So
Wait, hang on, let me
tell me
double check
tell me about this bullet or this. You know what comes out of this. Is it like a bullet? Is it
Hang on.
like
This is a weapon attack. I actually have to minus 1d4 from it. Okay, so it's only 5 damage. Is he up?
No, he's dead. So
Okay, thank God.
So tell me, what is like coming out of this weapon?
So
is it like
it's
a bullet, a laser?
it's a bolt of plasma that sends a shock through his body. It probably like just turns off his nervous system. Honestly, does lightning damage.
Okay, so yeah, so when you hit him in the leg, you could see it like travel up his leg. Like his body starts to shake vigorously, and he drops to his knees, and um, he falls face down into the ground, and you could just see his body like twitch a little bit, but he ain't breathing, Chief. He ain't getting up.
Oh, Ganesh, you're smart, but I'm smarter.
He said he ain't breathing.
All right, that's my turn because that's my action and bonus action.
Oh man.
All right, that's
But now
cool.
that
What
I've
you
made
got?
the cannon, I can just use it as a bonus action every turn.
Okay, so how many guys are left, John?
7 now, including the
Oh,
one you
7.
now you oh my fucking god, I can't speak. Including the one you knocked unconscious. There we go.
Okay. So did I not kill the he just killed the dude I was fighting, right?
Yep, there was 8 and now there is 7.
So I just see this dude just fall to the ground,
Well, you saw a little laser beam come out from underneath the chair and hit him.
and then he just falls to the ground dead, and I'm like, okay, that was all right. Well, thanks, Mouse Giacomo.
No problem.
And then
Yeah,
I
like-
Always happy to test out a new weapon.
and
Like
then
I would say that, you know, Giacomo was too small to see it, but since you're up and like right in his face, Neskel, you see his like eyes roll back before he falls face down into the ground, and like, you know, that's when he just collapses.
well,
And
if he collapses, I'm assuming at this point that it's Giacomo. Like I don't know who else it would be.
yeah, this man
And
is dead.
so then I after he falls to the sword or to the floor, I grab my sword and I can like tilt it, like I turn it sideways like in the anime where like it's just a thin blade, and then I run forward.
Oh,
to go
don't forget
top
there's
forward.
that other guy that tried to attack you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll attack that dude then. I thought it was one of the dudes that I already killed that were attacking.
No. You knocked one.
Oh my god, 33.
That
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
smashes.
That was a natural 19.
Oh, damn.
Oh, it was a
10?
natural 1 on the dice though. That's the least amount of damage I do, by the way. 10.
Okay, let's see here.
All right.
Yeah, you've got better reliable damage. A lot of my damage relies on like soul dice rolls. I don't use a lot of modifiers.
Well, I'm also not using one-handed right now. I'm only using
Two-handed.
yeah, I'm using two-handed, so my shield's not out. I'm not getting that extra 2.
Honestly, I don't think you need to worry about your AC. I don't think these guys will hit you.
That is true. That do be true.
So,
But they'll hit
you-
me, so that's why I left.
when you slice at them, you slice them right across the shoulder. What you do next? You got 3 actions, if I remember correctly.
Again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my god, that was almost max damage.
He's fucking dead. He's
I do. Okay, so listen.
that was
So-
exactly what he needed to die.
So you know what's so funny is if I had rolled one more dice, it would have been 19, and that would have been max damage. So I rolled 19s for max damage. Pretty
That
cool.
was exactly what he needed to die. So basically, what happens is you do this little thing. You take a step back and you get in this fencing position. And you just fucking Zorro across his chest.
I'm like,
With a great sword.
keep the Z.
And then he just
No, it's an
falls-
N.
Oh yeah, for Neskel, it's just
Oh, I was imagining.
It's like a Z, but like turned the wrong way.
No, I was imagining the cat when he's like.
Well, obviously that's the reference, right? But like,
Yeah.
you should put an N for Neskel.
No, I just
Like
I
Z, who's Z? Also, that doesn't come from that movie. That comes from an actual like.
Yes, I understand that,
Okay,
but
cool.
I like that reference in my head more.
Okay, just wanted to clarify that that's not what it's from.
Z Neskel.
Neskel.
It's the Neskel.
It's the French Neskel.
Oui, oui.
Neskel.
Oui, oui, Neskel's coming for you.
Is that all your attack? You have one more attack.
I do have one more attack. I was just waiting for John to calculate.
Holy
that.
shit! Yeah, you.
I run at the next guy, and I'm like, ah! I'm like, I told you you're all gonna die.
This guy that you're running at is like paralyzed in fear. Like
I just imagine this guy he just turns around after he sees his friend get slain, and then he sees me with my mouth wide open running at him. He's like, then he turns around, he's like, ah!
No, he's paralyzed in fear. Like you could see him like shaking, and he's just kind of standing in one spot with a sword at his side. Like this man has ice on his feet. He cannot move.
Okay, well, yeah, he has metaphorical and actual ice on his feet. I'm sure my presence is freezing him. So I'm an ice dragon.
So
Anyways,
you
I
hit
run up
him.
to him. Well, no, I don't hit him. If he's that scared, I run up to him, and right as I'm about to hit him with the sword, I bring it so close to his face, it's like an inch, and then I bring it down, and then I boop him on the nose and like, get the fuck out of here before I kill you.
You s- you start to feel something warm on your feet.
Okay. Is he peeing?
He is peeing.
I'm like,
How
ew,
many
gross.
enemies in your game are gonna piss themselves, John? Because it happens
like-
a lot.
I'm like, ew, well, it's to be fair,
Austin's
it's realistic.
terrifying.
To be fair, it's realistic. If you're about to die, like, and you're that scared, I can see it.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I'm
Like,
like,
John, you have something you're not telling us?
I'm like, ew, you fucking peeing on me? Get out of here before I actually do kill you. I'm like, that's fucking gross.
He falls to the ground and he starts to cry into his hands.
Oh my god. I'm like, get out of here, bitch. And then I run past him. Or, well, I can't. I mean, I'm sure I can move past him, but I can't actually attack anything, so. So I use all 3 attacks.
Okay.
So there you go. That's the end of my turn.
All right. So, you killed 2, so there's 6 left.
Yes.
Let's see. Another one's gonna. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. And then the other 3 hold action, and the guy that you assume is the leader, he says, Tordek, get your ass up and do something. The guy who pissed himself.
And then I say, Tordek, no, don't you get your ass up. I'll kill you. I'll come back over there after I said I wasn't going to. I will kill you. I don't care.
And then the leader says, Tordek, remember the deal with your mother.
I was like,
Tordek.
Tordek, I'll shoot your eye out if you attack Nesco. Just saying.
Remember the deal with your life.
There's like a red dot that I like have pinned in his eye. Just like taking aim.
This man is blind. You blinded the enemy.
Yeah, it's a laser pointer.
Okay, so now it is up to Giacomo.
Alright, who's the guy yelling at Tordek?
The main guy. He's like, if you had to distinguish it, he's like the main guy, the guy that was holding the hostage. He's the head honcho.
Alright. I'll sort of like put my Laquazer down and it grows legs and like stands on its own and auto aims for me. I'll say, stay there. And then I'll pull out the my wand and I will cast Firebolt through it. Boop, 24 to hit him.
Hits.
Okay. That's 14 points of fire damage plus, because I use my arcane firearm, an extra d8. So an extra 1 damage. So 15 points of damage from that. How's he looking?
He's looking all right. He's not too banged up. You could tell that hurt him, but it's not enough to knock him down. You know what I mean?
The Laquazer auto tracks to him and 14.
I don't think that hits. That does not hit.
Okay. The Laquazer off the mark and I say, damn it, I've got to fix that tracking algorithm.
When he got hit the first time, he noticed that there was something in the back, and when he saw it charge up and shoot, he kind of ducked to the side.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, I'll see you had 3 run up to you, and 3 are still holding action in the back.
Okay. I'm like, oh no. And like, are these guys surrounding me right now?
Yeah.
I'm going to ice breath them.
I would say be careful to that because there is civilians in the seats. and that could cause.
Well, I imagine if they're right in front of me, they're gonna take the brunt of this, and I can choose to aim. It's a cone, but I'm pretty sure. Uh, blah blah blah. You can use your action, exhale. Uh, oh, I guess each creature in the area must make a saving throw.
Yeah,
like I
Alright,
think that
AoEs are kind of finicky about their positioning.
Okay, alright, I won't do that then. I'm just going to kill these dudes. That's all there is to it. I mean,
that smack,
I was gonna freeze them to death, but I guess I can't do that. So
that
looks like they
smack.
gotta die by the sword. Yep, I take my sword and I say, die. 11 for one dude.
Okay.
Uh,
Oof, that hits.
19. Oh my god, that's
God.
max damage. 19 for another dude.
Hold on. 19 plus 8?
No,
So-
just 19. Just 19. Don't worry about the 8. The 8's for the crit.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, then. All right, that
19
happened.
is still max damage. That's as much as I can roll. That's awesome.
Jesus Christ.
And then this is for another dude. 15.
Oh, Defender wins. He notices what you did to his two buddies, so
Defender wins.
yeah,
What do you mean defender wins?
that's his AC.
24?
Oh, I was looking at the 15. My bad. Okay,
I
so
was
yeah, that hits.
like- Okay. Yeah, so 15 damage to that guy.
Okay. Alrighty then.
And then
So-
that's my turn.
What I imagine basically is you just take your sword and you, from left to right, you just slash it right across and hit all three of them in one foul swoop.
Yeah, like an anime where they take the sword, they go, and then like everyone just falls.
Yeah, except for these guys haven't fallen yet. They are standing their ground. They are standing up as long as they can.
And then I'm like, you want to listen to your Olympic buddy over there? You want to die too?
All right, let's see what they got.
It's all the same to me, man. You're all gonna die the same. Most painful way you could go. I'll rip out your toenails, feed them to your cat.
What?
All right, so does a 20 hit, Austin?
Defender wins.
Okay. Are you sure it's 20 without your thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So from behind. Oh wait, that would mean he gets advantage though.
Yeah, if they're surrounding me, they get advantage.
Okay, so yeah. All right. So from behind, you see Tordek get up and he says, "I'm sorry, but I can't let them hurt my mama." And he tries to take a downward slash at you. But
Okay.
you kind of grab his wrist and you fling him forward into his buddies. And then let's see what the other three
What the
do.
asshole, dude. Fuck your mom.
Oh, that was a nat 20. Okay, so
So that hits me.
yeah.
Okay.
And then let's see here. 1d6 plus 1. So you take 5 slashing damage.
5 slashing damage. Oh, my
Damn,
health.
Austin, are you bloodied?
My health pool. No.
Your perfect health pool.
No. I wanted to do a flawless victory.
All right, so yeah, you took 5 slashing damage, and the other 3 in the back are still holding action.
All right. Fine.
Giacomo, bandits.
Goblins.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the exact same dude because a lot of damage. So first we start off with Firebolt, 19,
Okay, that hits.
14 fire damage, and another 5 on top of it.
Okay, he is absolutely distracted by Neskel fucking his guys up that he completely forgets that you're tiny little mousy Giacomo. And you just hit him right between the eyes with the firebolt. And when you do that, it just sizzles a hole right in between the eyes, and he falls
God.
straight backwards.
Oh my god.
He's slumped up against the door with his eyes crossed.
I may be small, but don't think you're bigger than me.
Okay.
Is anyone else like attacking Neskel?
Oh yeah, there's 3 others attacking Neskel. There's
Okay, you
2
said they were like
behind
holding
them.
actions. I didn't
Oh
know.
wait, no, sorry. There's 4 attacking Neskel, and there's 2 behind them.
Okay. Did Nesco actually hit any of the other guys? Because I'll just tack on extra damage. To
Oh
them.
yeah, he definitely hit the other guys.
Okay. I'll hit one of them that's already bleeding with the Quasar.
Okay,
13. Damn.
that does not hit.
I say, God damn, I gotta get you fixed.
One
I just made you and you're already broken.
the one that you try to hit looks back and says boss, and then he goes and looks at you, and you try to shoot him in the leg, and he just jumps right over it. He steps up onto the seat, and then he opts down once the Quasar shoots.
Alright, that's my turn. I ain't moving from this safe position. I can snipe them from underneath this chair all
Nesco.
day. I have so much ammo. Literally infinite ammo cheats.
Neskel, what you got? Bandits.
Okay. I don't want to hit the one guy at Deerdick or whatever his name is.
Tordic.
Tordick. Okay, I don't want to hit
Yeah, I
Deerdick,
him.
specifically
Rob.
didn't aim for Tordic.
Okay, so I want to keep hitting these other guys. So Holy Avenger again.
26. God
That
damn.
hits.
God damn.
Oh, max damage. Awesome. Fuck you.
My man's is dead.
Nat 20s on both sides.
Okay.
What is the chances of that happening? Matt?
1 out of 20. 1 out of 20.
It's not high, I
No.
tell you that.
Not 1 out of 20, John, because they're both 20s. Nat
Yeah,
20.
I'm not good with odds, but it's not a high chance.
So 25.
Okay, that guy's dead too.
Okay, and then 18.
Let me check that. Yep, that hits.
Okay. 15.
That guy, he is hurting really bad.
And then okay, and then I'm like, alright, assholes. Time to get the fuck out of here. And then I'm like, and I'm trying to get them go away. Like I don't want them to be here. I don't want to have to kill the rest of them. They gonna do anything? They gonna listen to me?
Oh yeah, they say the sharp serpents never stand down from a fight.
Oh well, I guess I gave them more than enough chances. If you ever say that I didn't, then you're wrong.
Tordek, he kind of doesn't say anything. He's one of the you just killed fucking 3 of them right there. Tordek is just kind of like, you could tell he doesn't want to fight anymore. That he's like, oh god, please just I want to get out of here, but they'll hurt my mama.
Safe, mom.
So the other 2 that are behind him are now gonna try and fight you. Let's see what they got. No, they got nothing on that one. No, they got nothing on that one. And then Tordek just holds action because he's scared. So the other 2, they try to run at you and slash at you, but they're running at the same time in blind rage, and they're just tripping over each other in this narrow car. So they are tripping over each other, and they're trying to swing viciously, and they're just missing.
Yes. fumble at your demise.
All right, so Giacomo.
Second verse, same as the first.
Let's see what you got. Firebolts.
25. Firebolts have been on point.
4.
Only 4, but I have the arcane firearm. Hey, now it's 8.
8. Okay.
4 free. And then we hit them with the hot Laquazer. 26.
Wow. Okay. That hits.
12 lightning.
Okay.
So that's 20 damage in total.
Okay.
That guy's still up?
Yep, that guy is still up.
Nice. Yeah, I did not roll good on the firebolt.
Okay. Austin, who actually got?
Honestly, didn't roll that well on the Laquazer either.
Nesco.
Yes. All right. So
What you got?
there's Tordic, and then how many guys are there left? There's the leader, and then how many? Other?
Oh, no. Giacomo fried the leader right between the eyes.
Oh, you killed the leader?
Yeah, now there's other mooks.
Damn it. Giacomo,
Now-
I did it. All right. How many of the other guys are left?
There's 2 and Tordek.
Okay. I want to kill the one dude.
Okay.
The one dude. You know the one. He knows what he did.
That hits. 11. Okay. Oh, is that the one that Giacomo was going after?
Yeah.
Okay, that kills him.
Yeah, probably
and
right.
And there's only one guy left, and then Tordic.
Yep.
Okay. So I go up to this guy, and I hold my sword menacingly, and then I say, "Where's Tordic's mama?"
She's gonna be a dead bitch if we
Tell
don't
me if
kill
you
you.
don't- Tell me if you don't. Tell me, I will fucking kill you if you don't tell me. And I fucking slice at him. Holy shit.
Okay.
I'll kill you if you don't tell me, so I'm gonna kill you first.
Okay.
I hit him for 15. Is he looking pretty fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I'm gonna fucking murder you right now. I'm gonna chop off your goddamn dick. I'll feed it to the dog. Where's his mom?
Why do you sound so sad about this?
Where's his mom?
Dude, the way how you're screaming this sounds like you're on the verge of like tears.
Yeah, I wanna know where his mom is. These sons of bitches took his mom.
The sharp surface never reveals anything. Not even to scum like you bastard.
Okay, now John. So, as a dragon, okay, I have a thing called Frightful Presence. Alright?
That's only in your dragon form.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? I would like to say that right now I'm so mad that I'm channeling my dragon presence. Like he can feel the frightening from me. So can I make him scared of me? Or if you want me to just roll normal shit, I'll just roll like intimidation.
Okay, you can roll intimidation. Let's see what happens there. Not in your dragon, normal Neskull.
Well, I'm not rolling frightful presence for that, but if I roll intimidation and fucking on my sheet, it's the same thing as me rolling on the dragon one, so
Oh,
the same thing. +4.
+4.
I rolled a 10.
Matt, how do you fight against intimidation?
Wisdom check.
Okay. Yeah. You didn't win that. He rolled a 17.
All right, well, and then he's what does he say after I say, tell me where he is?
I'm loyal to the sharp serpents. You'll never know.
Kill him.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's almost max damage.
Yeah, he was on his knee, and when you do that, you just completely swipe across his neck. And Tordek, he's just kind of there. There's also that guy in the back knocked unconscious. Tordek doesn't even know what to do. He drops his sword.
I'm like, look, man, you gotta find your mom. I get it. All right, I do get it. So, we're gonna do something. I knocked out a guy. He's the only one left alive other than you. Let's torture him and we'll find out where your mom is.
Oh,
Okay?
why are you being so nice? I tried robbing these people and I tried to hurt you.
Well, I could hear from your voice that you didn't want to have to do this. So
I didn't. A while back, they raided the village that I was in, and it was pretty much like slavery. They told me I had to work for them, or else they would hurt my family, including my mom.
which is understandable, and I feel bad. I understand your plight, so I wanted to do something nice. So let's torture that guy until he tells you where your mom is.
I just like stroll out from underneath the seats. Like, God damn, Nazgul. How you plan on doing that? I'm not taking any part in that. That's gross.
And then I
You
go
disgust
into the
me.
other room. I go into the other room. I think I have rope on me actually, don't I? I have an explorer's pack, which I think has like 60 feet of rope in it.
As I walk out from the seat, from the chair, I start to grow, and I become my normal small
Okay,
size.
I have 50 feet of hempen rope that I use some of the rope. I tie the dude up in it. I tie the dude up in it. I make sure that all of his weapons are out of his reach, and I tie his arms behind his back, and I tie his legs.
Okay.
Is there no
so-
smoking on this train? Did I see any no smoking signs?
Okay, so you notice like this is a very classy train. Like
Ah,
there's some
perfect. I
pretty
pull out a cigarette.
there's some
Classy
pretty
people smoke.
wealthy. This is pretty wealthy, and like they have like pipes and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I pull out a cigarette and I light it.
So I just want to make clear that after we finish killing all these dudes, and there's one dude left, and then there's the one guy that's knocked unconscious. Everyone else on the plane on the train is freaking out, and I'm like, no need to worry, everyone. It's all good. We killed all of them. No one else is gonna hurt you. Just go back to enjoying your train ride. We're just gonna be torturing this dude in the other room, and then I pick up this dude that's tied up in rope, and
Yeah, I'll let you deal with that, Nesco. I'm gonna finish this cigarette. I'll be there in a minute.
No, come with me real quick. You can smoke
But
in
why?
there. You can smoke in
The-
there. I need
I don't
you.
want to watch you torture
You
him.
can smoke in there.
The tiefling that was taking the ticket, she says there's a luggage cart that you guys can have the private time that you need.
Hey, are these the only bandits? Are there like other guys on the train? Do you know?
Not that I know of. They came in from the front and made their way all the way back here.
Well,
I'm like, okay,
good enough
Tornik,
for me.
follow me to the luggage cart, and I'm.
It's good
carrying
enough
the
for
dude on my
government work.
shoulders.
Yeah, I'll follow him because Nesco insisted. I
I bring this
Okay.
dude.
didn't want to watch him torture him, but you know.
So
I'm
you
very
walk,
adamant about this guy.
so you walk all the way to the back and you find a luggage cart, and it just has everybody's like briefcase and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll just kind of have the LaQuasar walk behind me, and I'll just have it like position itself in front of the dude, like pointing straight at him, just like in
Okay.
case.
Okay,
Okay.
so I have the guy sitting down in the luggage cart,
Okay.
and I wanna slap him awake, like right across the face.
Okay. He's like, oh, what?
I'm like,
Why
hey,
didn't you kill
wakey,
me?
wakey, asshole, wakey, wakey. All right.
Why didn't you kill
mom?
me?
Where's Tornik's mom?
Why the fuck should I tell you?
You're gonna fucking tell me, or shit's gonna get bad for you. And then I fucking slam him across the face again.
To be fair, Nesco, I think shit's already bad for him.
He takes a deep inhale through his nose and he looks at you for a second and he spits right in your face.
Ooh.
I say, all right. After he does that, I wipe the spit from my face. I rip the cigarette out of Giacomo's hand and I stick it in his fucking face.
You spit in his
Correct.
face.
No,
need
I don't
that.
spit in his face. I take Giacomo's cigarette and I take the cigarette and I start burning it on his face.
Oh, you stick it in his face. I thought you said
Yes.
spit in his face. Okay.
No, my cigarette. Come on, man.
I'm like digging it into his cheek.
So
Those aren't cheap.
he yells out very loudly in absolute agony.
I don't want it now. I pour another one.
And then I punch him in the jaw and I'm like, tell me, where are they? Where is she?
He says, "Why should I tell you? You're just gonna end up killing me anyway."
I mean, I've got a lot more cigarettes, dude. It could, you know, you could at least let your last moments be not the worst.
And then I'm like, and then I say to him,
Also,
I don't
Nesco, if you need
necessarily-
fire, I've got fire. You don't need to use my cigarette.
look, I think everybody deserves a second chance. There is still redemption for you. You help me find out where his mom is, and I'm gonna let you go scot-free.
I will never break away from the trail of the sharp serpents.
I break his leg in half.
He screams in absolute agony, and he says, "Okay, okay, okay."
John.
Hmm.
I'm going to use my magical tinkering feature. I'm going to make a tape recorder real quick
Okay.
because I can make that. I can record about 6 seconds of audio with it. So I'm just gonna wait for him to say something. I'm gonna use it.
And then, Giacomo, you don't have the ability to heal people, do you?
I actually do. I do have healing.
Okay. I'm like, that wound is looking pretty bad, but if you tell us where it is, maybe I can whip up some healing for you to get that shit fixed.
I don't know where she's at.
That's fucking bullshit.
I don't know.
That's fucking bullshit, and I don't believe you.
I don't know, man.
And who does know?
If you really wanted to see and find out, Tordek can take you there. There's a place where we hide out, and our commander-in-chief will know. Our commander-in-chief, Baron, will know.
I look over at Tordek and I'm like, is this true?
Yeah, Baron pretty much, calls the shots on everything. He makes us do all these runs. He knows when things are gonna happen. He's the operator.
Fair enough. Hey, can I get you to do me a favor real quick before I heal you?
What?
I hold the recorder up to his face and I say, and he probably doesn't know what this is, by the way. I say, do me a favor and say, guys, over here, come look.
Okay, guys, over here, come look.
No, say it like you mean it.
Why? What is this?
So I can heal you.
Guys, come over here. Look.
I've recorded that. I pocket the recording device.
And then right after you do that, all you see is all you see out of the corner is Neskel with his great axe. He says, "Okay, see you later, asshole." Then he spins around and just swing right through the fucking neck.
You don't have to roll for it. I'm just gonna give it to you.
straight through the neck, right to the back of the cart. And then Giacomo, I'm sure, is like, "What the fuck? Why would you do that?"
Yeah, you swing a little bit to where it
Giacomo
actually
doesn't
gets
really care.
lodged into the metal of the cart slightly.
And I'm like, this fucking piece of shit. This motherfucker was so faithful to these dudes. He probably was gonna go back and lead a life of crime.
That's likely. I just take a drag of my cigarette. But I've now got this recording, and I play
You
the
can fucking tell.
I play the sound for Neskel.
You can tell that Tordek is starting to hyperventilate a little bit.
I'm like, oh, relax. We're gonna get your mom.
Listen, if I wanted to kill you, this gun is automatic. All right, I wouldn't even have to do anything.
He says, "Man, you don't know what you're in for. Baron's one bad motherfucker."
Oh, I think we'll be fine. I play the audio again, and I'm just like, we'll set something up for them.
Oh man.
Darren doesn't know who the fuck he's fucking with.
Yeah, really, honestly. I doubt we're gonna airstrike them. I look at Nesco when I say that, but we'll definitely make it hurt for them.
It's so funny that you say that because after I did all that, I was just thinking about saying like, I have the power of God and anime on my side because I literally do have the power of God and anime on my side.
Yeah, I figure you don't want to go in and just ice breath them in your dragon form. I figure you want to make it more personal. So
No,
you know,
I
so that's why I took the
wanna-
recording, just as a distraction.
I want to have fun.
So, Tordak's like, please don't make me go back there. Can I please tag along with you guys until we just find my mom?
Well,
We're gonna go straight there, and
well,
you're gonna
hang on. Where is this place? How far away is it?
Well, we were gonna get off at Bareback,
Okay.
kind of
That's
conspicuously.
where we were going.
I think that's where this train is going, honestly.
This is where this train is going.
Yeah. So
Good
no
observation.
wonder.
I know how trains work.
They go in one direction. They follow tracks. They don't really diverge. Often.
We were gonna get off at Bareback, and then we have to go.
Wait, so
a
you're
few-
gonna rob the train and then ride it the rest of the way?
Well, we were gonna hold them hostage and make sure nobody were to do anything, considering we didn't know you guys were on here.
Yeah, we're
Usually-
kind of a big deal.
Usually, people are scared of us, give us their stuff, and we move about our day.
Are you kidding
Usually-
me? You guys wish you were scary. I'm scarier than you.
Usually, we just rob people, go back and drink, and do it again the next day.
Yeah, you're kind of assholes, and that's coming from me.
Trust me, I don't want to be in this situation, but here we are.
Cool.
But regardless, Bareback City, yeah, the reason why we choose this route, Bareback City, is because our castle is kind of like north of Bareback City. Like,
Asshole.
yeah, we had a whole castle built.
Built or appropriated?
Bill, Baron is kind of a dickhead and, made us build.
Oh yeah, I want to fuck this up.
Well, Nesco, what you do in your private time is none of my concern. I wouldn't mind killing him, though. Just for fun.
It's been told that he is so ruthless and savage that when he killed his own mother, that he made his father watch while he did it.
Sounds cartoonishly evil. Hey, quick question. Do you know if he has any abilities that have a range of up to 500 feet?
I can't tell you. I never met the guy personally. I am too scared to even think about meeting this guy, but I know there's a lot of stories about him, like,
Is he a
taking on...
spellcaster or something?
Huh?
Is he a spellcaster or something?
I mean, he could be. I've
mean,
heard of
even
him
mo-
doing like
even most
crazy
spells
stuff
don't
that
go
sounds
that
like
far.
magic is involved, but never seen it personally.
I just gesture to my new long-range cannon, like to Nesco, just like, huh? Just hang outside a cliff, have some nice drinks, crack open a bottle of wine, wait for him to go to a balcony to look over his land, and then boom. Just one shot.
How far north of Bareback is it, walking wise?
Walking wise, I would say probably about like,
Nesco,
I don't
we
know,
don't
like
walk
maybe
places.
2 hours.
2 hours.
We could
Okay.
probably
We put it
fly half the way
relatively
there.
close, so that way we could go there, drink, rob, eat, things like that.
You're a real piece of shit, you know that?
Hey, how long until we get off the train here?
I look at my timepiece. How long have we been on the train for?
You guys had a long rest, so you probably got about like, I would say like,
Yeah, she said a day and a
3-4
half,
hours.
right? So we probably got
Yeah.
a long way still.
You still got like
4 hours.
3-4 hours, yeah.
Wait, if it's a day and a half and we slept for 8 hours,
Oh, you consider a full rest like 8 hours?
that's what it is, yeah.
8 hours.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's not
well,
24 hours.
So we still have a
Who
whole
sleeps
day and a half?
24 hours?
Well, no, I was thinking like honestly 10 hours for like a long
Okay, fair
rest.
enough, but still.
Holy
Okay.
If we
shit,
slept 10 hours.
So we still have a whole fucking day left.
Yeah, we've got a while on this train still.
Yeah,
God.
pretty much. Okay, yeah, that works.
Unless you want to dip.
No, I want to do it. I just fucking
We
is
spent the
annoying.
money for the train ride. We might as well ride it the whole way there. But if you really
Alright.
want to, we can jump out.
No, it's fine. We'll just wait. I'm like, okay. Here's the thing. We're going to fucking to Baron's place, Tordick. We're gonna fuck him up. Okay, and then we're gonna.
Well,
get your
you
mom.
can do that, Nesco. I'm just going to kill him.
And Tordek informs you that
Ah!
Tordek informs you that there is a lot of people there, like a lot. You might need some backup.
We're basically a 2-man army.
Yeah, it's just, army of 2.
Yeah, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I'm kind of a big deal.
You've been saying that a lot. Stop.
He says,
I mean, I am.
I see that you are.
Yep, Giacomo, world-famous scientist and inventor, artillerist by trade, and wrecker of your shit.
Okay, we're gonna take a pause real quick. I have to get something to drink. I am parched.
That's fine.
1 second.
It's going pretty well so far. How do you like enlarge reduce?
Ooh.
As soon as I saw I could take that spell, I'm like, oh, I have to. There's no way I can't. It's like Neskel is gonna want to be big Neskel, and I want to be small Giacomo. Well, I'm already small. I want to be tiny Giacomo.
50 Dungeons and Dragons pickup lines to celebrate 50k subs.
What?
Are you a paladin? Are you a cleric? Because you're looking radiant.
Oh my god, stop. I don't want this. I don't want this in my life. Ah.
What's your AC? Because I want to roll to hit that.
Oh my.
Oh god. Okay.
Please,
fucking-
no more.
That one's awesome. I love that.
No.
I bought this like blueberry tea that tastes like somebody put a blueberry candle into a bottle and just made it into a drink. It tastes so gross.
Nice, nice.
I must be a paladin because you're making me want to lay on hands.
Ah, stop. Oh, dude, that's so
Okay.
bad.
So
That second one was good.
I don't like any of them. They make me cringe.
the time is going by. Is there anything you want to do on the train?
Yeah, sleep.
I want to do more magic tricks.
I'm gonna take a short rest. Actually, I don't want to sleep. Short rest.
I want to try and swindle some of these people. They already saw my marvels in killing, but I can do things that are non-violent too.
Okay, so
I could just show them little marvels too. I make little doodads with my magical tinkering ability. Just
just
make
some-
like little like light tricks and little tiny like kinetic energy toys to entertain.
I imagine that some of the people that you had entertained in the square were also some of the people that got on the train, and now some of those people that saw you do all that shit now watched you like fight these people with me, and they're like, "Holy shit!" And now you're trying to swindle them for more money.
Yep.
yeah,
Like,
the-
what the,
and the
what the
thing
fuck
is,
is this guy?
some of them are kind of like annoyed. They're like, these tricks again.
Well, no, these are different tricks. I can't do those tricks in this cabin, so I'm doing different tricks.
Well, they're like, this guy doing tricks again. They're like,
If these guys aren't into it, I'll go to a different cabin. I'll go to middle class and be like, "Heyo, what's
You
up?
are fucking insane.
Yo, check out this kinetic energy toy." I'm doing like the thing that Aang does with like the metal balls. And they're like,
And
"Whoa,
they're
how is he
like-
doing that?"
yeah, they're like, oh wow, all right, cool, interesting.
Yeah, put the hat out, see if anyone tips. I just for the rest of the journey when I'm not resting, I'm just gonna try and busk.
Okay, so Neskel, is there anything you want to do on the
I just
train?
wanted to rest, dude.
Okay, so Giacomo.
Nesco
I
goes into
did-
the cargo hold and pours everything out into a big pile and sleeps on it.
Well, the reason why is because I did get cut up, and after being sliced up in a fight, normally you don't want to run around and do shit. You want
I
to
didn't
just
take
chill out.
damage.
I did take damage.
So, yeah, Asa actually took 4 damage.
Yeah,
5.
5 damage. Poor baby.
Fuck you! It's still damage, bitch. More you took.
Yeah, because I played smarter.
So,
I let you take hits.
basically the rest of the way, Neskel is relaxing, hanging out, watching the trees go by, thinking about how it's so funny that it looks like broccoli. And Chocobo is just in other carts, entertaining folk, thinking about, his next cigarette and how much money he's gonna get.
Nesco's thinking about how he's gonna get Tordik his mom back.
Yeah,
Just
looking
like, I'm
out
gonna do
wistfully
it.
in the window.
Yeah.
So, until finally the little tiefling comes and she says, "If everybody could please take their seats and put on their seatbelts, we are approaching our destination."
Should I roll something for how much money I made?
Now I'll tell you.
Okay.
So, you went to middle class, which is kind of like,
Yeah,
you
not as
know,
much, but I'll take what I can get.
yeah. So here you got 15 silver and you got 20 bronze
Copper, you mean?
or copper, yeah, bronze.
15, you said?
Yep.
That brings me up to 69.
Nice.
Making money. Making
All right.
lots of money.
So
What happens next?
So you guys finally entered the city of Bareback, and when you guys pull up out the window, you see the exit, and you notice there's that in the middle of the city there's a huge chapel, and you notice that the streets are bustling like
More
really.
God.
Well, Torg did say this is his city.
Why is it always
another one of his
gods?
Torg? Why do you say
God
Torg? You mean
damn it,
Bane?
Bane. Yeah, Bane.
Yeah, I got
sorry.
it mixed up too, John. Don't worry. Bane just sounds like the evil one.
Yeah, I know it. But
Yeah,
Bane, yeah,
curse
he
you,
said
Batman.
this is his city, and then so there's
Well,
people.
all I can think of is, I see.
Well, honestly, I don't even think about that. I just think of like Bane of my existence.
Let's go. Given to the dark side.
No!
I was born in the darkness, molded by it.
I was born in the light, raised by it, molded by it.
Be my holy avenger, Neskel.
You're
Anyway.
a dragon, Neskull.
Anyway.
So you guys pull in, and like I said, it's pretty lively. Like there's people flooding the streets, and you have absolutely no idea why. You step off the train, and everybody's just kind of pouring out, grabbing their stuff, and moving about their day.
Fair enough. Huh, what a strange city. Neskel, you feel any weird god powers being bestowed upon you in the presence of this holy city?
Do I? I don't. Not that I know of. I mean,
Good. Tell me if Bane interferes so I can tell him to fuck off.
he just gave you that staff, right?
I don't care. I found it. As far as I'm concerned, I found it. And plus, I've modified it so much, it's basically not even the same. It's basically completely different. It has nothing to do with him.
Damn.
Look, I don't like him. I don't like him telling me how I was born, or him trying to coerce me into weird... Shit, I dropped my orb. Coerce me into weird shit. I don't like being a part of his manifest destiny, alright? I make my own fucking destiny, alright? And don't you forget it.
Alright.
I'm a maker of all things! And soon, Neskel, soon I will do a trick that will amaze even Bane. Mark my words.
Alright, little dude, whatever.
I'm not little!
Alright.
Anyway,
Okay. So
I put my bag on the ground and I reach into it and I pick a tri-drone back up and I put him on the ground. I say, there you go. See, wasn't that fun? You don't breathe anyway.
both of you roll perception.
Yeah, I just stuck the tri-drone in there because I didn't want to pay for it to stick it.
God.
He doesn't
Yeah.
breathe, so he can be in there.
All right, so I'll give it to you, both of you. you notice when you come off, when you both come off, you notice that there's a flyer posted up on to the pillar that says, "Let the festivities begin. The day of return for Bane is here. Meet at the town center for Bane's return, and remember to bring your offerings."
I'm like, oh shit, I know that guy. Let's go to the town center.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
I didn't mention this, but could I have bought a lighter in Gear Grinder City? Because I just have like matches. A lighter would be like better.
You could have bought a lighter.
Can I retroactively buy one?
Damn.
Can you what?
Can I retroactively buy one? I bought one last night.
Sure.
Or like to, last. Yay.
Yeah.
How much would that have been?
I would have said that would have been 2 silver pieces.
Hell yeah. As I'm walking by, I like take my lighter. I just light the corner of the paper and just walk away, whistling.
So, anyway, yeah, people are bustling and dancing. There's music playing, and there's different tents with like food and stuff like that there.
Man, this place is bumping, as the kids say.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just looking around for the town center, because that's where they're saying that he's at. And
Yeah, I'd like it more if it wasn't about Bane.
So,
Also, just for the record, I only dislike Bane this much because he's getting involved in my business, and that is annoying to me. I wouldn't give a shit if Bane wasn't in my business.
Oh, bah humbug, alright?
Listen, I don't want to be a part of his prophecy. I've got money to make. I've got things to sell.
Well, then
I've got
don't be
people to
part of the
shoot.
prophecy, but regardless of what you do, it's gonna happen, so just let it be. Okay?
Well, I want to help you out because you're fun to hang out with, and you're doing all this prophecy stuff. But I don't want to be involved in it more than just tagging along with you.
I'm not doing prophecy stuff. I'm just being me, and
You're
apparently
kind of doing prophecy stuff.
me being me is prophecy stuff.
Okay, well then fuck it. So is Bane supposed to show up here today? I'll throw rocks. Let me pick up rocks. I'll start picking up rocks.
oh,
See,
Tornek is following behind you too.
You
That's
picking
fine.
up that rock is part of the prophecy.
No, it's not! I decided to pick up the rock. I throw the rock down and I say, there, fuck that rock. I pick up that rock again. Now I picked it up again because it was my decision.
Yeah, that's also part of the prophecy.
It's not.
And then I pulled the Bible and I'm scrolling through it. I'm like, yeah, that was in there. It
You sit on a throne of lies.
says Giacomo defiantly blah, blah,
Picks up
blah.
and throws down rock to
He
show
picks-
Neskel.
He picks up, throws down a rock, then picks it up again.
So where's this town
like-
center?
Oh, it's like it's not like it's just like in the middle of town. Like there's like a big grand old stage with like curtains, like velvet curtains hanging from it. You could find it. It's simple, very easily.
I've never
spotted.
shot a god, but what if you think if I did, he would bleed gold?
So, basically everybody's just kind of hanging out, eating, drinking, and dancing to the music and waiting for Bane's arrival.
I walk up to somebody and I'm like, hello there.
And they're like, Bane be with you. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing great actually. Bane is also my patron as well.
Ah, a worshiper of Bane is a friend of mine.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a worshiper of Bane so much as his partner.
Oh,
Shut up,
partner.
Neskel.
How do you fare?
Well, me and him are like brothers, kind of.
Brothers? Who? You're Torg? I'm confused.
No, I'm not Torg. Torg is the devil. I'm Neskel. I'm part of the prophecy.
I'm sorry. I never heard of you.
I pull out my sword and I kind of like
kind of what with your sword?
I
Gave me
don't know.
this.
Like I never.
Oh wow,
heard of
you guys cut
like-
out. Hello?
Yeah,
Hello.
hello?
Yeah, I heard Nesco pull out a sword, and that was it.
I
Oh.
said I pull out my sword and it kind of glows. And I'm like, yeah, Bane gave me this.
He's like, and the buddy, but I'm sorry,
Ooh.
I never heard of you.
I
Like,
think my internet's
I
fucking up.
hope that when Bane gets here, that
All right, do we need to
This-
stop? What's going on?
No, I think we're fine. It just keeps cutting out.
Okay.
I hope that when Bane gets here, that everything is sorted out. That I would love to get to know you, especially if you're as close with Bane as you.
Yeah, I mean, is
claim
Bane
that you
coming
are.
here now?
Yeah,
Awesome.
he'll be arriving
he'll
shortly.
get this squared away. Me and Bane are like best pals. I actually just went up into his kingdom not too long ago, and it's pretty cool.
I'm surprised this person believes Nesco.
This
This
is my
this person doesn't really believe Neskel all that well. He's kind of like, oh, okay, yeah,
Well-
right on.
yeah. Neskull thinks that he's being genuine.
Yeah,
So he's like, yeah, like he'll tell you when he gets here. Like, no, it's true.
yeah. He's like, yeah, right on. Introduce. Go talk to him. I'm sure he'll be glad to see you.
Yeah, and then I'm like, where does he usually show up at?
Usually he shows up when the sun is halfway through the horizon.
Okay. How far is that away? Now, John.
That's probably about I would say about 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna chill out in the town center and wait for this man to show up.
Okay, so
Fucking
time
nerd.
time goes by and everything else like that.
Are there any like markets around here?
There's plenty of markets. There's a magic shop. There's
I bust in that door with my foot.
I fucking ask you what you could possibly need at a magic store.
Everything,
everything
Nesco.
you
I
ever
do
want.
magic.
You could have everything. You have everything you could want.
I could have moved though.
Bane himself literally gave you stuff.
Fuck Bane.
Hey.
Okay.
I walk
Bane
into the
gave
shop
you-
and I can't slam my hands on the counter because I'm too
Baby.
short. So I pull up a stool, stand up on it, and slam my hands on the counter. And I say, I would like magic.
Bane be with you. What would
Uh-huh.
you like?
Scrolls.
What kind of scrolls? We have fireball. We have.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I don't need any fireballs right now. Hang on. Let me pull up my shopping list.
I'm in the store with you, like behind you, and I'm like, this man, you're like a little crack addict.
Let's see. Do you have the spell Gentle Repose?
He ducks. He kind of like leans over and he pulls out a drawer and he says, "No, that one we do not have as of right now."
Unseen Servant.
Unseen servant. We have 2 left.
I want one of those.
Okay. He puts it on the counter.
How much is that gonna run me?
That's gonna cost you 3 gold.
Damn.
Really?
Cheap ass trolls out here.
Are you guys going out of business?
No, it's just that Bane, he treats us real nice and we flourish off each other. We help one another. We don't believe in scamming people as
All right.
some others would call it.
Water breathing.
Water breathing, that'd be 6 gold.
Okay, I'll take one of those.
Okay.
Phantom Steed.
We don't have any of those.
Leoman's Tiny Hut.
We don't have any of those.
Find Familiar.
Yes, we do have one more.
One of
That-
those.
That one's actually hard to come by. That one's going to be 10.
Fine with me. Detect Magic.
Detect magic? Oh, that's real cheap. That's only 3 gold.
Comprehend Language.
Comprehend language?
I have a literal shopping list.
The elusive comprehend language that he can't get.
That one is 5 gold.
Take that. Alarm.
Alarm.
Oh my
That
god.
one. That one is also 5 gold.
Take that.
Oh no. John, you're giving him everything he wants.
Telepathic bond.
Don't have that one.
Instant summons.
Don't have that one.
Fair enough. I'll take the ones I've got here. Let's see. That's 10, 20, 29, 32. Unless there's some kind of tax.
No. We don't tax the people here.
Then 32 gold it is. I put it down.
Wow, this is crazy.
Bane be with you. Thank you for your. Oh God, I don't even know what to call it.
It's a
Thank you for your-
democracy and there's no taxes. This place crazy.
I know, right? Holy shit! How do they make money in here? All right, I need to now look up what I need to put these into my ritual book.
What do they got going on here? Some kind of witchcraft voodoo type shit.
Yeah, I just leave. Actually, I need to pick up some. Hang on, I need to double check how much it takes to write down rituals because I need other stuff to write them down.
And then I walk up to the shopkeep and I'm like, "Hey, shopkeep."
Yes.
I'm like, so Bane comes here for
Yes.
for celebration.
Yes. Every 2 months.
Have you ever heard of the prophecy before of Bane?
I don't recall. No, I don't believe I have.
You never heard of Giacomo and Neskel?
No, I don't know who those.
And you call me a
gentlemen
fanmonger.
Are they native to Bareback?
No. They're part of the prophecy.
I'm sorry, friend. I don't know what prophecy you're speaking of.
What? Have you never read the Bible? I pull out my Bible that I still have, the actual one.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I buy 50 gold pieces worth of spell components to copy these into my ritual book.
Okay. He's like, oh, that's a very impressive Bible. He's like, I'm glad you keep yours on you. He's like, here's mine as well.
And then
Um,
I grab his and I'm like flipping through it and I'm trying to see like what the difference is between his and mine.
it mentions nothing about you or Giacomo. It mentions mostly about Bane and his brother, and it talks about that Bane, um, he basically grants mercy upon people, and to keep power, he needs offerings and he needs prayers to stay powerful, and that he will come down every 2 months for those offerings.
But are the stories about like Bane and Torg and stuff like the same?
Oh yeah, Bane and Torg, it's the same, but the thing that is missing is like, like you guys, and it's basically saying like that if he weren't to get his way, then he would have to like, be kind of abandon these people, and that
So
it doesn't mention anything about Michael.
In reading this, does it feel like a lie or does it feel like it's being interpreted in a different way?
It feels like a lie.
So if that's the case, I'm gonna like put my Bible down and be like, friend, I don't know how to tell you this, but your Bible is missing some very key details, and seems to have been forged in some sort of way, doctored.
He kind of jerks back, and like, you just offended this man pretty hard.
I'm sure I did, yeah.
He says blasphemy. He says that's not true. That this is the word of Bane.
Well, hold up, my friend. Have you ever talked to anyone about the word of Bane outside of this town?
No, no, we haven't. Bane comes and visits us, and we just kind of, we learn from him, and we thrive from him, and we love him.
Well, sir, it would be kind of crazy that Bane would only come and visit such town, right? His glory spreads all over the plains. So,
It should, but unfortunately, people believe in other things.
well, here, let me show you this Bible, and I slide him mine and I open it and I'm like, this is a Bible of Bane that I have received from the Bane himself. Or that, well, obviously that's kind of a thing, but these are true followers of Bane and his religion. And I show him from faraway lands. This is the true
He
root of Bane.
he flips through it and he's like, I don't know what the obsession with these two gentlemen are, Neskel and Giacomo. I don't understand who these people are or what the obsession is, but this doesn't even seem right. Why?
Well, these people are considered the prophecy for this legend, for this religion in general.
This just seems improbable. Bane locked away Torg to where Torg has no power. Why would he need two prophets? I'm
Uh,
sorry, friend, but this seems fictional.
well, let me ask you a question. Why? Where did you read that from? From your book? And I point to the one that he
Yes.
has, and I say, uh, wouldn't it be better to grab information from two separate sources and to compare as opposed to?
But we have Bane visit here in person. We have the source itself.
I think I need to speak to this Bane because I've spoken to Bane on a personal level multiple times.
Oh, then I'm sure he would be glad to speak to you again.
Hey, how much time before the thing gets started?
At this point, it's probably about like 10 minutes.
Damn it. All right.
I'm like, will you take me to Bane, good sir, kind sir?
Nesco, I think he's gonna be in the
cannot-
center of the town. I think we'll see him.
I cannot be there next to Bane. I'm a patron that just watches, and if you would like, we could talk on the way there. But I do have to close up shop. Everybody closes up while Bane is here.
Yeah, I just put a bunch of stuff on the counter like this will do,
Okay, well,
and that'll
that's
cost
alright.
me 50 gold.
Okay.
Alright, well, I just walk out of the shop and then.
I'm gonna need some
Okay.
time to copy this down into my book, but I've got some stuff to start. Unfortunately, that's all of my gold, and you were wondering why I needed so much of it. I literally just spent it all.
I
The
whisper in
man-
Giacomo's ear, I'm like, this place is not good. It's gonna be bad vibes. People are being lied to, I think.
The
No,
man,
Nesco, I think you're just a narcissist.
the man that you spoke to, you could see him following you out, and he turns around and locks up his shop. He tugs on the door just to make sure it's locked, and then he follows behind. And Tordek's still with you, mind you.
Okay, and then I whisper in Giacomo's ear again. I'm like, I showed him my Bible. He says that it's fake, that it's fiction.
Nesco, you got that Bible from hermit people in the woods? I want to remind you of that.
The way you put that, goddamn.
That's what happened.
I kind of get a fake, blank ass look, and I look down my book and I'm like, what? And I put it away. I'm like, this told us everything. This told me everything. It told me.
It told you everything you wanted to hear. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's all fabricated by Bane to get you on his side.
Ah.
There's probably a
Oh.
reason that our names aren't in the real Bible. That's in a Bible you got from hermit people in the woods on a fucking random island in the middle of goddamn nowhere. We
Yeah.
are not part of some prophecy, but Bane wants you to think that.
After he tells me this, I kind of like look down at my Bible and I'm like, man, is this a fake Bible? And I'm like, but it talked about us. It talked about the future, the prophecy. I'm like, it can't be. And then And then I realized, it's kind of insane that this entire village of people would have an entirely different Bible that doesn't even mention this at all.
Yeah, remember I said, Nesco, that that Bible doesn't actually describe my birth. I wasn't found by other kobolds. I know what clutch I am from, and I don't know who birthed me. Obviously, that's not how our society works. But I know who I grew up with. They literally saw my egg hatch there. Kobolds have no reason to take in outsiders from other clutches. Like, that's not something we do.
So
I know where I am from, and that book tells a different story.
So you guys are approaching the stage now in the
Yeah.
Okay. So the sun is starting to get halfway down the horizon, and everybody's starting to become excited. And you see the curtains draw, and you see a man in a cloak who is skinnier. He's not like super skinny, but you could tell like he's not as buff as like Bane. And he's skinnier, and he has a long beard that is like salt and pepper. And his face is, kind of pointed.
So he looks nothing like me.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I imagine we're just like standing in the crowd, and then it gets like quiet.
No, like when he comes up, like the crowd goes absolutely nuts.
How far in the front of the crowd am I, or like how far in the crowd am I?
You're like in the back.
In the back?
Yeah.
I start pushing my way through people.
Say, don't make a scene.
Okay, so while you're pushing your way through, you notice that one of the people from the cart that you're on in the thing, they were kind of a tourist, and they're like, what is this nonsense? Why are you guys worshiping something that doesn't exist? There's no such thing as a god, and there's no such thing as a devil. This is all make-believe. This is a man scamming you.
Amen, brother. I take a drag of my cigarette.
Who said that? Just some people in the cart?
One of the bypassers in the car, like a kind of like a tourist.
Woo! Fuck man! I take
And
a long drag.
You see him look at that person, and he says, "You dare make a mockery of my godly presence? I will show you that I'm God. I can strike you down just by looking at you." And you see him staring at him, and you see his lips slightly move. And that person is standing there, and they just drop dead.
Fake!
Oh, now he's just killing people. Okay.
Fake!
I'm still pushing my way up to the crowd.
Boo! Fake! Get better tricks, asshole! I keep smoking.
It was very well real. Like, people are like, he's really dead.
But I'm just saying it's fake. Boo!
I walk up. I'm still walking up to try to get to the front of the crowd.
Okay, and he says, see the power of Bane. Those who dare defy me shall suffer the consequences.
I'm gonna do something that neither of you are gonna fucking expect.
So, wait, just for a little bit of background, he used power word kill to...
Okay, we don't know that. I've never seen that spell.
You never seen that spell?
Giacomo hasn't.
Well, I'm just giving you two, like
I
Oscar
figured
and Matt.
I figured I already knew what you were doing.
Okay, just to
Giacomo's
let you
saying
know.
it's fake.
All right, so
I've seen Darth try to use that before. Okay, so how close am I getting to the front of the stage or whatever?
you're kind of like in the middle now, and you're getting pretty closer. Like, people are like politely moving. Like, you don't have to shove people. Like, you could like, be like, excuse me, and people are like, oh, go ahead, yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hurry this up. I want to get to the front so I can get on stage.
Okay. You push your way through the front. People are stepping out of the way for you. You're a big dragonborn man, and people are just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. Yes, please, please. After you.
Okay.
And you make your way to the front, and your chest is right against the front of the stage, and he's kind of standing back a little bit.
I pull myself up.
And then he says, "Ah, my son, very good to see you. How are you? What may Bane, the great Almighty, do for you?"
I say, okay, Bane. Do you know who Neskull and Giacomo are?
"I know who everybody is. You're all of my children." And he laughs.
Who's Neskull then?
My son.
Kill him!
This.
Do it, pussy!
Alright, no, alright, so listen. So, I have done this before. I sit down, or I get on my knees in front of him, right? And it looks like I'm praying to him. But I'm not actually praying to him. I'm praying to get Michael to come down. I want Michael to come down here. And I want Michael to show up, and I want him to be like, this is not Bane.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you weren't expecting all that, were you?
Yeah, I'm just smoking and watching.
Okay, so
I'm ready to start throwing rocks.
I'm praying to Michael right now. I'm like Michael, our
need
guardian
you.
angel, I need you. I need you to. There is a man mocking the name of Bane. He claims to be Bane. He has an entire village of people giving him sacrifices and goodies and offerings in his stead, using the name of Bane, killing innocents if they don't do what he wants. I need you.
From behind the stage, you hear like whoosh, 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 like
Oh, you fucked up now. Get the rocks out, everyone.
the beating of like wings, and like from the top of the stage comes down Michael, and everybody just gasps. They're like, "Who in the fuck? How in the fuck?"
And then I stand up and I point at Bane, the so-called Bane, and I'm like, this man is a fucking imposter. He is not Bane. He has been lying to you, motherfuckers, for forever.
White sus!
And then I point up to Michael. I say, this is Michael, the guardian angel of Neskull and Giacomo, created by the actual Bane.
People are kind of like, whoa, what the fuck? But also at the same time, that Bane, he starts to stutter. He says, I am Bane. Anybody can do some stupid trick to make it look like they're, some type of angel."
He is right! I'm still voting him, but I think that's very accurate. In fact, fuck all this god shit. Become your own god, people. Stop being sheep.
And then I kind of look at Michael and I'm like waiting for him to do something.
Michael, he looks at the crowd and he looks at the people and he looks back. Or he looks at the crowd, he looks at the people. He looks at the crowd, then he looks at the imposter, then he looks at the crowd, and he says, "You people have been deceived. This is truly not Bane. This is an imposter. I am Bane's right-hand man, and this is not him." And the man says, "I'm not gonna let your stupid tricks." He says it quietly to where the people won't hear him, but he's like, "I'm not gonna let your stupid tricks ruin what I got going on here." And he cast Shatter, and that's where we'll end it.
I say, time to get out the guns. Ladies and gentlemen, who wants a gun? 100 gold pieces, gun right here. Shoot your false god.
Now let me ask you a question. Is the reason why you're entering it here because you don't have a character sheet made yet?
No, I have one.
Oh, you do?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that I knew this was going to be a Santa Claus kind of thing, where it's like, I am God. You are not God. It's like from the movie Elf. pulls
Oh,
off his
yeah.
fake beard. He's done! Bane! And then Bane just like the fake Bane like tackles him.
No, yeah, I actually made one a short time ago. So
Oh,
just in time after you scrutinized me at work, I was like, damn, I really do need to make one.
yeah.
Nice.
I was like, how can you not
So
make a...
whenever I get the time, I'm gonna copy down Find Familiar into my ritual book, and I already know what I want. I'm going to get a poisonous snake familiar. That's one of my options.
I see.
You gonna name it Legati?
No, but I can tell you what kind of snake it's gonna be.
What is it gonna be? A rattlesnake?
Nope, this kind of snake. Boop.
Ew, that thing's fucking ugly.
It's cute, shut.
It looks like Neskel.
Fuck you. Neskel is cute, bitch.
Hang on, what's that? It's like a horned sea snake, I believe. It's the name of it.
It's a cat. That's like a little stupid snake.
Yeah, I love it.
Chicken.
It's also poisonous, so don't let it bite you.
Congo River Golf be like.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a snake. I'm gonna have this snake. It's gonna be cute snake. But we'll worry about that after we're done with the god stuff.
Matt, are you a necromancer? Because you're sure making my bone rise.
Stop. Delete it. Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
I must have rolled a natural one on my wisdom save because I'm enthralled.
I'm gonna throw myself out the window. Thanks for running the game as always, John. I always love playing Giacomo. Giacomo is really my only murder hobo kind of character, you know?
Are you a mind flayer? Because I can't get you out of my mind.
Yeah,
Or out of my head, is what she said.
it is fun to play the murder hobo, I will admit. But if that's where we're ending it here, then I'd like to say thank you to anyone watching the VOD, because I don't believe anyone's here. I'll certainly be listening to the VOD later, because I'm just like that.
There's always people here. They're out there.
There are 3 people here, and I think there are the 3 of us.
And good night, everybody.
Yep, good night. Thanks for watching the VOD, and we'll see you hopefully same time, same place for more D&D, where we watch Neskel fight a fake god, and Giacomo will throw rocks and cheer. It'll be fun.
Yes. Go fuck yourselves.
Good night, everyone.
Come back next time so I can tell you to go fuck yourself again.
Hopefully I'll have the stream layout fixed next time.